Lali-ho everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play SaGa Frontier Remastered. I did a little bit of grinding, not too much, if I recall. Whoa, hello, combos. Got Rufus some more, stuff. I only have this equipped to keep him with his mastery. So we have, kick, tumble, rolling cradle, slide, and suplex. At least 2, if not 3 of those are very important for later. Anyone who's played the game knows what I'm going for him. I don't 100% remember the combo, and I may have to look it back up. Also, Vermilion Sands. One of the strongest spells in the game. Not the strongest, but one of them. Yes, the blind your foes with a brilliant red jewel, inflicts blindness. It also does AoE damage, so it hits all enemies. And it also is piercing damage and spirit damage, apparently. Never knew that. Also, Shadow Servant. Shadow Servant is a really awesome spell, to the point that they kind of mimic it in Final Fantasy XIV. Dark Knight has an ability, I forget what it's called, but it's the level 80 ability for Dark Knight in Final Fantasy XIV that is essentially Shadow Servant. And it's really cool they made a reference to SaGa Frontier in 14. There's a lot of little references in that game, by the way. Anywho, so Riki hasn't really gotten anything new, but he does have Touch of Death now, so that's really cool. Not going to say anything. Also, he also has almost as much HP as T260, and T260 is kind of buffed out with overpriced gear right now. I kind of moved Loot to the back. Just, Loot's good for early game, and you can make him good for late game. Don't get me wrong. But I don't really want to fight with that for now. So, we're going for the runes. We've got 2 of them last time. We've got the... What were they? Victory... Yeah, Victory and Vitality. Sorry, I did go and buy the Runic Magic, too, just for the sake of having it. So I can show them off here. Victory, Vitality, Hide, and Freedom. Victory is a buff. The only reason I don't have these spells equipped is because I want to keep the spells that I have there. I don't really have to have Power Grab anymore, so I could change it out for one of these. In fact, I probably will. Now, I've said that out loud. Let me actually change Power Grab for Vitality Rune. Vitality is basically what would be called Reagan or Ragin, however you want to pronounce it. I always say Reagan, so please don't judge me too harshly, at least. So you have Victory, which increases attack power. It's a really nice buff. Vitality, of course, which is the regeneration. Hide, which is a vanish. It's helpful here and there, but not the best rune. My favorite design-wise, but... And then you have Freedom Rune, which is its own little perk. It's a protection spell that protects you from those status effects. Useful in certain situations. I don't think there's a situation coming up that we're going to need it, but it's nice to have on hand. Also, did that say... Yeah, single. That's the only problem with any of these runes, is they're all single target. Even with Vitality Rune, it's single target. The only thing I can think of is putting it on... Like, casting it on, I think it works on machines. Does it work on machines? I actually don't remember now. I'm pretty sure it works on machines. Mechs. Anyway, Psychic Prison is also important to have. Psychic Prison is very powerful, and, well, its usefulness is limited, but let's just say with Blue's story, Psychic Prison is really powerful. So, going through here, my kind of town, I forget who we need to talk to. Is this guy? Runestone, I think the doctor in the back alley knows something about it. Okay. Back alley. He means the alley down here. So, don't worry, we'll come back and talk to that guy later. And hello, birds. Alright. Nothing really special. Oh, and one of the reasons that he's as powerful as he is, Riki, is he's liquid metal. Oh yeah, I was defending while I was having Rufus do some physical attacks. That's how he's learned the stuff. So I've been using Swallow. Swallow's nice. Oh yeah, I forgot. She learned a lot of good techniques too. Reactionary shot's a counterattack. Cross is great for destroying undead. Total shot is basically what now replaced with stun shot. And then focus and bounding depending on what combos I'm doing with them. I haven't looked up any combos, I just remember them having different combo traits, so that's why I use both of them. But for the most part, I'm probably just going to be using total shot. Well, I mean, right now I'm not using any either. And I think I need to still learn a throw technique, but I can't remember if I can use Tumble or if I have to use one of the others. Because I'll look that up later. That's not something I need right now. That's definitely something for later. I will show off Vermilion Sand soon. Swallow Energy Chain. That's kind of mean. God. Oh, something about Energy Chain. You may have noticed that it kind of wrapped around the enemy when before it was just running into them. You know what? No, I'm not going to change that. Now, whenever you reach a certain, I believe it is concentration or magic power, Energy Chain upgrades. Ooh. I think the Platypus guy is a pain in the butt. Yeah, Platoon Plus, I remember having issues with them a lot. I don't remember if it's early game or if... I think it's just because early game, those guys are rough. They're one of the hardest enemies early game. Obviously not the hardest enemy, because... they're enemies that definitely deserve the title hardest enemy in this game. Yeah, see, the 300 HP is a lot of damage in low level, and those guys have a decent amount of HP, if I recall. I could be mistaken. It could be another platoon, or another platypus enemy that I'm thinking of. Yeah, we're not going to devour them. If you remember in the comments what platypus enemy I'm thinking of that's such a pain, remind me, because I don't remember. I know there's one that it stopped me cold in the area I had to fight. I can't remember who I had to fight it as. I think maybe it was Red Giant Swing. Giant Swing? Oh, I don't remember. I think that is part of it. Did I just throw him out? What? Did I just throw him out of the battle? What? Hold up. I don't remember that ever happening. Hold everything. Does that happen normally? Oh, inflicts KO? Yeah, no, it does. Okay, that's hilarious. I think that's a part of the combo, isn't it? It'd be hilarious if I already had it, but I want to say that the combo is actually... it's got 4 moves. There are 4 moves that you need for what I'm trying to get for Rufus. The thing is, I don't see it. Doesn't open. Are you waiting? Oh. Oh. Next, please. So, I can leave now, right? Yeah, no, we actually do have to go into the back room here. Everything's ready for the operation. Lie down on the bed. Know anything about runes? The High Rune is inscribed in the underground stone. Our town depends on that stone. Confusion and poverty in our town are on the rise. I think something has happened to the stone. If you're going after the runestone, let me go too. This is... I'm going to keep bringing him with me, even if I don't ever use him. The stone is in the cavern beyond the sewer. Oh, excuse me. So I'm bringing him with me because Dr. Nusa is actually an awesome character, and you don't get to use him very often. Unless, of course, you're going for the runes. Now, granted, he's a mystic, so... Mystics are hard to use if you're not knowing what you're doing, and I'm never knowing what I'm doing. Okay, I don't have the combo, so what is the others? I know Rolling Crater is part of it. I know Giant Swing is part of it. I'm fairly certain slide is also part of it, but I could be mistaken there. I want to say it's slide... Was it slide, suplex, rolling cradle? No, it's not rolling cradle. It's giant swing and... Oh, crap. Okay, I think I know the other one. I can take rolling cradle off there, though. Because I think it's rolling cradle may actually be used to you learn it. I remember rolling cradle being important. But I think it's not the move itself. I think it's just required to learn it or something. I don't remember. Again, I'll look that up, because I really... It's been so long since I played this game. Anyway. Oh god, that was a rough one. Sorry. I am be so glad whenever my allergies stop. Just stop. I'm gonna go ahead and just use Rolling Cradle for now. Or not, you know, machine can just slash it in the face. It's Dragon Whelp. That's that used to be Mini Dragon. Wait. Am I going the right way? I think I am. Pretty sure it's up here. Yes. East? This way, isn't it? You want to pass? You gotta pay up. No. Not paying you. Yeah, we're not using the See, we have to go through the sewer areas. I know that. Oh, is this a... Okay. Yeah, it's this way, right? Yeah, I think it's this way. Eat! Yeah, this is actually called an unknown, I think, isn't it? Yeah, it's called an unknown. They're not too bad. Most of the enemies here aren't that bad. I don't want to absorb them, though, because I don't want to weaken, Riki. It's kind of weird watching them get eaten by a blob of metal. Just absorbing them into his metallic slime body. Rolling? Oh, God, an Energy Chain Rolling Cradle. I don't think that thing deserved that. Oh, what? You can absorb the Iron Hopper, though. There's no downside to absorbing mechs that I'm aware of. You either just recharge your WP, or you don't learn anything, so... Or you could learn something. I think it's you recharge and don't learn anything, or you learn something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the right way. There's actually a shop around here somewhere I want to stop by. If this is, again, the correct path. Just go this way, right? This way. And then... up. Right. And this is the shop right here? Yeah. Found my shop, eh? Got a lot of smuggled goods from Trinity. This guy has some good stuff. The Thunderbolt's actually really good for a cheap item if you don't do the money glitch. This is a decent one. So is Sonic Blaster. Sonic damage is hard for enemies to block. So The Hyper Blaster is really powerful. Big missile's good if you have a targeting system. And that's something dealing with the mechs usually. So I'm going to buy a Hyper Blaster for Machine Boy. But keep him with the sword as his secondary weapon, so if he runs out, he has access to that. We'll take off the cotton shirt, and we're going to give him the Hyper Blaster. He's still my techie guy, and you can actually increase his other stats by equipping him with different things. Oh yeah, I could give him a shield so he can block things, actually. That might be a bad idea. Lowers his mobility, though. The junk parts give him mobility. But it increases his resistances. Mobility is still 85, though. Just for the sake of keeping everything organized. Move this up to the shoot. There we go. So he's got sword, shield, and a hyper blaster. Attacks enemies on a line too, so it hits the whole line. Yeah, it's nice. Look at those resistances. Notice that Sonic is not on there though. Sonic is a whole thing by itself. You have to... So... you can block Sonic damage, but not from resisting. You either take full damage or you take no damage. That's why Sonic is so powerful. You're too slow. Anyway. Can't believe I just said that. Oh my god. Anyway. You ever say something and then instantly, like, mentally facepalm? That's what I just did. So, I believe we want to go down this way. I was. Oh, no, there it is. I was right. That was it. That was it. This fairy is annoying. So what she does is she summons monsters as you run around. And she runs from you. I hate her. Good for grinding, though. Yeah, you're still being swallow. Actually, hold on. Now you can use Beam of Destruction. Oh, Lord, they called it Beam of Destruction? Hold on, we need to see that. I'm gonna slow it down. Yeesh. I have high expectations, game. Yeah, it's in a line and it hits the target, so you have to aim at the back target, I think. Yeah, you can't swallow a skeleton. For whatever reason. Anyway, back up faster. Yeah, we're not going. Ah! I didn't run fast enough. Beam of Destruction. I keep hoping for a new move. I may not have to use Rolling Cradle. Alright. Welcome to the underground caves. The caves under Koorong. Probably I probably should go to using Impale just to lower the costs. Because I am gonna need some same with you, I'm gonna use Tumble. Tumble used to be called Air Throw. I can't remember if I mentioned that, but doesn't matter. I've got Beam of Destruction. Everything's dying. I don't want to learn Nightshade. Nightshade is a good monster to absorb, but not at this point in the game. Not where, not when you're at the level that I'm at. Yeah, I'm fighting Hellhounds down here. Oh wow. Hellhounds are actually relatively strong. Like, again, relatively strong. I think they may have a bigger brother, though. Oh, she's learned something. Oh, I didn't see that. What was that? Menu. What was that you learned, Mailing? I was just holding the A button. Quick shots. I like quick shot more than I like reactionary shot. I think what that does is allow her to go first with gun moves. It looks like it's an ability. Yeah, it's an equipment. Okay, so I have a thing about I like to have my points distributed where it's like lower points to higher points, and then at the bottom I like having my buffs like this. Don't mind me. I can't do it with the monsters usually because, well, used to you couldn't. I can now because it doesn't matter now, but used to. Little story about the original. The original was picky about where your abilities were. So whatever was at the bottom would get deleted for the new move. Now you actually select the move, so just pointing that out there. Anyway, I also like to type my abilities by what type of ability it is. Like you probably noticed in blue, his magic is sorted by the magic style. I can't make use of hitting multiple enemies if you're going to be like that, buddy. Oh well. Kill the zombie. And we use blade, sure, why not? Okay. Yeah, that's what it does. So now, as long as I have that equipped, if I have her use a gun move, she will basically always move first. Meaning that she gets a chance to shoot things. That could be good or bad. Good if it's what I need, bad if it messes up a combo. Now, one of the things you can do, and probably what the game was designed for, is you can build multiple teams. And as you use, say, Team 1, they start running low on resources, you know, WP and JP. If I remember correctly, one of the things that you could do is start using Team 2 or Team 3, and Team 1 would slowly recover. It only works if you're actually battling with another team. Like, while not fighting, they're resting while the other teams are fighting, that kind of thing. So, if I'm not mistaken, that was one of the benefits that some people had, where that's the way people would play the games. They have, you know, teams full of like 10, 15 groups here. And you can do that. I personally have just always, because I don't like grinding that much, I don't mind doing a little bit of grinding, but I don't like grinding to the point of grinding 15 characters every time I play one of the stories. So I usually just focus on having like 5, maybe 6 or 7, kind of like this one where, you know, I worked on loot. Loot's in the background. If I need him, he's available. There was a skeleton there I didn't see. I was so busy watching the skeleton in the middle of the map, I didn't see the one next to me. What's the way? Is it this way? I don't remember. I think it's this way. Oh, maybe it's not. This is treasure. I mean, Stardust Robe. Actually. Now, I probably could give that to, Wait. I've gone around in a circle. Oh, I do hate that about this place. I do that so often. Okay. Problem about this place is that all the monsters respawn every time you leave the screen. It's both an upside and a downside. I probably could just run from everything, but I do want to potentially get more stat upgrades. Okay. So instead of going up here, I think we're supposed to go down this way. Welcome to Let's Be Lost for like 20 minutes, wandering around Koorong's underground. I'm just glad the battles in this game are so quick and fluid. I really don't have to edit them out because they just happen so quickly. And they don't break up the gameplay that much, or don't break up the exploration. Okay, here's where I wanted to be. I recognize this area. I always mistake this room for the room with the skeletons in it. Also, I hate those mystic. I think they're actually mystic. So they're supposed to be the mystics that like what you have in your team sometimes. Which means they have the sword technique deflect. Which is the only reason you would ever put a sword on blue, but then you would lose your aggressive buff with being able to cast free magic. And trust me, blue's physical is not worth it. You can, okay, admittedly, you can get him to use swords decently. Each character, however, to make it a little bit more like based around their personality, they all have like growth traits where they tend to learn these abilities more often or have access to these abilities. There are characters that cannot learn certain abilities with certain techniques no matter what you do. They will learn all spells. Anyone can learn any magic as far as humans go. But only certain humans will be able to learn certain, like, say, grab abilities. And there are some sword abilities that can only be used by, like, one character in the game, but we'll get to him later. Actually, I may not even get him on Blue's playthrough, but he will definitely be important on more than a few playthroughs of this game. More than a few stories. Because he's so broken and so powerful that, yeah, he's nice to have. Now, he's a glass cannon. He's always fragile whenever I play the game, but it's one of those things that if he doesn't kill them, if they don't kill him, he kills them. If you want a physical powerhouse, he's pretty good. I probably should have eaten that Banshee. Oh well. I think... Is this the room? I think this is actually the room, so I'm going to quick save. Oh no, it's not. I lied. Unintentionally, but I lied nonetheless. Does that actually count if you lie unintentionally? Like, you say something and it turns out to be wrong. Does that actually count as lying? Questions that need answers. Anyway, we just shot a cowgirl, so... Hypno Flash. Hypno Flash is okay. It's very niche. I'm sure you can build a team around status effects. I just very, very rarely do that. Oh. This was the room, by the way. I meant to save before coming in here, but, yeah, see how Flea is blacked out? I can't flee. Alright. Okay. Okay. Now, it does show the line. It does stop at the target, but it does go through someone else. Like, if I targeted him and this one was close enough, it would hit this guy as well. I think Shockwave is actually stronger, but they're not close enough to all get hit by it. If I recall, I'm going to want Total Shot. I'm going to start using Suplex, and I'm going to use Vermilion Sands. So, I'm not going to bother with Shadow Servant just because I don't foresee that actually helping me. Because of something else that happens in this fight. Oh, Vermilion Sands Suplex. Let me slow it down a little bit. Vermilion Sands is awesome. Oh, I just threw him onto T260. Trample. Trample's not bad. I don't care about you using Trample. That's what I was afraid of. Okay, that's actually didn't do as much damage as I thought it was. Okay, I was worried for nothing, apparently. Actually, let's use Bounding Shot now that it's by itself. Beam of Destruction. Shockwave. Suplex. Vermilion Sands. I probably could use Dark Sphere at this point, but come on. Vermilion Sands looks so badass. I love that spell. There is a spell that looks more badass. It's not as strong, but it definitely earns points on the You Are Cool spectrum. And I think it's a time spell. Okay, there is a lot of magic that earns the "you are cool," but you know, I probably could try. I'm gonna just keep doing suplex. I'm gonna Shadow Servant. He may not survive, but I'm a Shadow Servant. If I can show off Shadow Servant, it'll be cool. Oh, nope, it died. He got squished by a metal slime. I haven't played Dragon Quest, so I can't make a Dragon Quest reference here. I'm sorry. Well, I take that back. I haven't played any Dragon Quest except the first one. Let's eat the Quake Worm, sure. Let's eat Blade. Let's replace Blade. Oscillation. Ooh. And I'm a bat again. Okay. I've had the bat form while grinding. I can't remember if I had it on screen, but I know I had it while grinding. I'm pretty sure I had it last episode, though, didn't I? I don't know. Everything kind of blends together. I'm sorry. Ah, but where's the rune? Oh. Oh. It is really hard to see that here. Wow. See, it was actually way more obvious than the original. That I will say. Oh, never mind. I just looked at the recording. Wow, my TV's dark. On the recording, you can see it. You guys should be able to see the clear imprint. Wow, that's actually a pretty cool design. Looks like a white mage staff. Anywho, on my TV screen, it's really dark, and I can see the emblem. Obviously, I see the lit up rune, but I can't see the thing in the ground very well. I need a new TV. And Dr. Nusa. I said it right the first time, and I could not say it this time to save my life. Anyway, that's actually probably gonna do it for this episode, because this episode's already 30 minutes long. Did he heal me? It did. Okay, I'm going to look up that combo for Rufus off screen, and because I do want it before I do the final rune, just for the sake of having it more than anything. If I can, of course, that being if I can. I don't want to get too overpowered, as I may be swimming through everything right this moment, but the game usually likes to ramp up the difficulty very quickly, and we still have some pretty nice set pieces to go. Until next time, folks, we hope to see you again. Later.